Hi, welcome back. Good afternoon. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please comment below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to speak about. We were talking about siblings and narcissistic children and things. And another thing I've been asked to speak about is holiday seasons and how to manage in holiday seasons. A lot of narcissists hate holidays. You know, I've been told that it's because the attention is not on them. So during Christmas, during birthdays, during celebrations, you know, they cannot be the center of attention. And for a narcissist, it is vital to be the center of attention. They have to be the center of your world. Your world has to revolve around them. And I find that with my narcissistic husband, that, you know, he has to be the most important person in my life. You know, even before my children, before myself, before, you know, my family and friends and everybody, he has to be the most important person. And when he felt that he wasn't the most important person in my life, that's when he kicked off, and that's when he, you know, hurt me or abused me or intimidated or threatened me. And he would always pull the attention back to himself. He'd throw a tantrum like a 2-year-old, you know, until he got what he wanted and he got the attention he wanted. So during birthdays, like for example, a lot of people have said that on their birthday, you know, the narcissist won't celebrate their birthday, won't even acknowledge their birthday, will actually cause more issues leading up to the birthday, to the point that they are left, you know, heartbroken totally. You know, they haven't celebrated a birthday in years, they haven't been able to mark a birthday in years. I found that with my own birthday as well. There were times when he would be okay and he'd make a little bit of an effort, not too much, just a tiny bit, just to keep me sweet. And stuff, but there were birthdays where he was horrible. You know, I remember one birthday that I needed a tablet, and he'd brought me a tablet, but then he'd persuaded me to give that to his friend in Pakistan, and he'd said, I'll get you another tablet, you know, I've got because he was working, I wasn't, so I was financially dependent on him. And he said, you know, my birthday's coming up, he'd buy me a tablet. When it came to my birthday, I waited, I didn't get anything, and he completely forgot my birthday, completely didn't bother to do anything, and I was really upset. You know, I was like, I gave my tablet to your friend, you promised me to get another tablet to replace it, you haven't done anything. You know, it was my birthday, you haven't done anything. And he just kicks off, and then he screams and shouts and threatens and hurts and intimidates and all the other stuff, and you know, and he'll ruin it completely. With my first narcissistic husband, who was an overt narcissist, and we were going shopping in Southall one day, and it's a special occasion. We haven't, you know, we don't tend to go out extravagantly shopping, and you know, to go all the way down to Southall, which was, you know, a little while away for us, and it was a special place to go shopping because you get all the Asian shops and things, which, you know, where we live there is not much Asian shops, so it was a big deal. So he put on a suit, you know, he put on a nice suit, it was nice and thingy, and I just happened to make a comment that we're going shopping, you know, so perhaps the suit wasn't the best choice of clothes, and he went ballistic, he lost it. And how dare I say that to him? You know, how dare I comment on his clothes? And yet, you know, both my narcissistic partners have always commented on my clothes, have always said that I have bad taste. I don't particularly think I have bad taste. Whatever I wear, I feel comfortable in. People seem to like me in my clothes that I wear. You know, my clothes tend to be flattering, but decent. You know, I don't tend to go for anything indecent, but I will try and wear something that I feel comfortable in, that also suits me, the style suits me and stuff, depending on my weight and my size and my shape at the time. You know, I'll try and wear things that suit me, but they don't clearly agree with that. So especially the second husband, he would always make comments like, you look like my mother, you have the same taste as my mother, those shoes are what my mum would wear, that colour is what my mum would wear, you know, these kind of comments. So it is so manipulative and so sneaky in the way that he would say it, so that I wouldn't actually realise that he's being very critical of me. He's saying, you're an old lady, you dress like an old lady, you look like an old lady, your shoe choice, your dress is like an old lady, because his mother's about 80 years old. I don't look anything like his mother, you know, I doubt his mother ever looked anything like me, even in her young age, you know, but that's a matter of opinion, and I have no idea, because I haven't seen his mother at the age of my age. But these are the kind of things that he would say to me, you know, to hurt me and to control what I did and how I looked and what I wore and the colours I chose. And I would often ask him, so what colour would you like me to wear? You know, what do you think is the right colour for me? He couldn't say that. He couldn't tell me what colour I should wear that wouldn't make me look like an old granny, that, you know, is suitable for me. shall I go for bright colours? You know, I actually, at one point, I think when I was going to Pakistan this last time, I actually brought brightly coloured clothes in different colours, thinking, well, I can't go wrong if I've got one of every colour or different variety of colours. You know, I shouldn't always go for the same colour. But I've never been one to wear really dark, dull colours. Yeah, today I've got, you know, dark colours on. I was going to the court. I wanted to look smart, and I think, you know, I've managed that. But on the whole, I tend to go for brighter colours, especially in the summer, especially when it's nice and sunny. I like to wear bright colours. If it's a duller day, I'll wear something a bit more toned down, maybe, you know, cream, or, you know, something darker and darker shades. I'm not one to wear brown and grey much, although I've started to wear it more now. You know, for some reason it's very bland, and I find, you know, wearing too much black is too dark and miserable. You know, I like to make, I wouldn't say I'd like to make a statement, but it's almost like my personality comes out in the clothes sense and in the colours that I wear. That, you know, when I'm feeling bright and bubbly, I will wear bright and bubbly clothes. I'll wear matching jewellery. I'd like to look nice. I like to wear makeup. If I'm not feeling so great, I might go for something a bit more toned down. But narcissists like to control everything about us, so they will, you know, but in a way, I don't think it's even the fact that he wants me to dress the way he wants me to dress. He just wants me to feel insecure and confused. And there is a terminology in narcissism called mind fuckery, excuse me for the language, but that is what it is. It's word salad. It's, you know, they completely mess with your head. They completely confuse you to the point that you have no idea what's going on. You have no idea what's right, what's wrong. Should I do this? Should I not do this? What should I do? What colour should I wear? What design should I wear? And he can't tell me. It's not because he wants me to look a certain way. He just doesn't want me to look like me. And that's his problem, that he does not want me to look like me and how I want to look and what makes me comfortable and what makes me happy, because he doesn't want me to be happy. You know, the whole essence of narcissism is they want to leave you in a state of confusion. They want to break you down to the point that you are nothing. You are nobody. You are wholly dependent on them. And then they are happy when they have complete control over you, when they can tell you and dictate to you what you should and shouldn't do, how you should and shouldn't dress, who to talk to, you know, everything. They have to be in control because they are the kings and queens. If there's a narcissistic female, they are the kings and queens of your life, and they dictate to you what to do. You know, with holiday seasons and, like, so for example, often pregnancy will induce domestic violence because the narcissist feels threatened. You know, suddenly you are important, suddenly you're getting the attention, suddenly you're the focus, and you need to be the focus of their attention. They need to give you some attention. They need to shape up. They need to be, you know, play an active role in your life, and they need to look after you, and they cannot stand it. They cannot bear it. They can't do that. They're not capable of putting somebody else's needs before theirs. So they will do everything they can to sabotage that and to cause problems. And, you know, both my pregnancies, I've had issues with my narcissistic second husband. You know, I was running around after him while pregnant and while ill because he refused to be a man. You know, I don't like using that term because I don't want men to feel that they're not allowed to show emotion, they're not allowed to cry or anything like that. But when it comes to a narcissistic husband, they are not a man, they are a man-child. So they are a 40-year-old, 30-year-old, whatever age they are an adult in a child's, or a child in an adult's body. So their mentality is that of a 3-4-year-old. You know, they'll throw the tantrums, they will, you know, shout and scream and swear and, you know, whatever, kick off and things, because they want attention and they want it now. And they don't want to have to work for it, they don't want to have to earn it, they want your attention now. And they are like overgrown adults in, you know, with a child's mind and a child's brain and a child's ability to understand other people's emotions and pain and sympathize and empathize with other people. They just can't do it. You know, so at holidays, it can be so difficult for a victim to cope with it and to manage with it. You know, I think you need to put yourselves first. You need to love yourself. You need to give yourself the affection and the attention and the love that you are looking for in somebody else. You know, you cannot rely and depend on other people to make you feel worthwhile, to make you feel valuable, to make you feel like you matter. Because at the end of the day, you do matter. You know, you matter to so many people. Your children, your loved ones, your friends, your family, they care about you. They might not always express it. You may not realize it because you're feeling so low. But you need to do things for yourself. Take time out. Do the things you enjoy. You know, treat yourself to things. I will always buy myself something nice. or treat myself to some lunch or dinner or something, you know, like at my favourite restaurant or somewhere. Once in a while, I don't do it very often at all, but if I'm having a particularly difficult time, if it's my birthday, if it's Mother's Day, I mean, I can't rely on anybody else. You know, my eldest used to dote on me, but this year, nothing. I got absolutely nothing. So, you know, I have had to manage that and learn that I am what's important. I am what matters. I have to put myself first. So I do. So I put myself first now. I don't rely on other people. I don't, you know, expect other people to do that for me. If they do, that's great. That's like a bonus for me. But I will go out of my way. I will treat myself to a new outfit, a new handbag, a new pair of shoes, somewhere nice for lunch or dinner, or meet a friend for coffee, some new makeup, something, just to cheer myself up, just to make myself feel worthwhile, because I matter. You know, it doesn't matter who else is in my life. It doesn't matter, you know, who else can do that for me. Yes, they can, but there's no point expecting other people to give you the value and the love that you deserve, because at the end of the day, there will be times when they won't do it. So if you are the only person you can depend on, you are the only person you can rely on. So do that for yourself. Because when we are so busy giving out the love and the respect and the attention and the affection to everybody else, we forget about ourselves. And when we forget about ourselves, and when we don't think we're important enough, nobody else will. So there's no point. Put yourself first. You deserve it. You are worthy of it. You deserve all the love that you are giving out to everybody else. So fill yourself up. Fill your own jug of water up before you start filling up the cups around you. Because if your jug is empty, there is nothing to give to the little cups around you. Put yourself first. For once in your life, you know, you are the most important person in your life. Kids are important, loved ones are important, families are important, but unless you are whole, unless you are healthy, unless you are able and capable, you cannot do that for them. You can try, but it will not be at the level that it should be, because you are not 100%. I'm going to leave you now. You know, let me know. Please join my support group if you want more help and support and advice. It's Phoenix Rising, Surviving Abuse and Trauma. We're a private group on Facebook. You can get all the details on there or on my YouTube channel. Underneath each video, I've added the link for Phoenix Rising. So please join our support group. You can inbox me on Facebook and Messenger. Add me if you'd like. You know, I am willing to help and support anybody I can in any way I can. I'll advise you. If I'm not able to do it, I'll advise you to places you can go and where you can get help and support. I can help you with writing, you know, statements. I can help you with whatever it is that you need, and I will do my best to help you. So please join our support group Phoenix Rising, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, stay safe, goodbye.